guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. What's going on? It's your girl Tiff. I'm sorry I'm not so bubbly today right now because of this story, that a certain story that surfaced last week of what happened in Ghana here. So from the title of today's video, you can already tell what we're coming to talk about. For those of you that did not hear the news or read about this in the papers, I'm here to bring it to you so you guys see that things like this are still happening. Barbaric things are still happening around the world. Disclaimer, I am not making this video to give Ghana a bad name or whatsoever, because a lot of countries still do things like this. A lot of countries still have some traditional people that will come and say certain things, and this type of thing happens every day. This type of thing has been happening for years upon years. Back then there was no social media to carry news and everything, but this kind of thing has been happening. But the sad part is that this thing is happening in this 21st century, still happening in some parts of Africa, and I'm here to talk about this story. So I do not want to misquote anything, I don't want to misinterpret anything, I don't want to say anything that's not what is written in the news. So I'm reading this from a popular news site. So the heading was 90-year-old woman lynched after traditional priest accused her of witchcraft. So the story goes, a 90-year-old woman has been lynched after a traditional priest accused her of being a witch. In a video cited by this news site, the deceased, first of all, that video, I did not watch it. I couldn't bring myself to watch that video. I can't watch such a video. I don't know how some people watch that video. I just saw a picture, a screenshot from that video, and I was like, nah, I'm not watching the video. Okay, back to me reading this. Said the deceased, Akua Denteh, was slapped, kicked, and caned to death. Slapped, kicked, and caned to death. Really? For being a witch. And this happened on Thursday at Kafaba. And Kafaba is in Savannah region. I think Savannah region is, I don't know if it's a new region, because I've never heard about it, but I think it's one of the newest regions, and what's it called, I think it's very populated as well. I've not really heard so much about that, but probably read about that. But back to the story. In an interview, the regional police commander said the son of the deceased reported the incident to them around 4 p.m. after his sister called him to tell him about the occurrence. I think this just happened on Thursday here. Wow. Anyways, according to him, immediately after the matter was reported, the Salaga police proceeded to the scene, which is about 21 kilometers from where they were, and saw the lifeless body of the victim. The COP said based on severe beating the woman was subjected to she became unconscious and died. Let me read that again. Based on the beatings the woman was subjected to. Remember I said she was beaten, she was kicked, she was caned. She died. A 90-year-old woman. For crying out loud, what happened to compassion? Let's continue. The regional commander said after processing the scene as part of investigations, the body was sent to the Tamale Teaching Hospital, that's TTH, mortuary for preservation. He stated that they are on the heels of those who perpetrated the act to bring them to book. I don't see anything have you caught the culprits? What is the king of this place doing? Because definitely probably the king that gave permission for this to happen, a traditional priest came. Why are we not arresting the king? Is it because he's the king of a place? See guys, I know this kind of acts happen every day. I know these things happen, I know things like this happen, but it is just so sad. First of all, a 90-year-old woman, it just shows how much of illiteracy is still going on in Africa as a whole, because no matter how sweet it is, things like this are happening. As much as people say in America police brutality is happening, in Africa things like this are still going down. This one, maybe it's because she's 90 years old, that's why it even made the papers. What if there are some people that were even below 90 that have been killed for being a witch or whatever? Although I know that the president said that he gets to the roots of this matter, but what is really happening? Like, is the roots, like, what is really happening? Like, is there supposed to be a root or whatsoever? Like, you know, in Africa, I feel like people really respect traditional priests more than they even respect like the church or whatsoever. Like, I'm not coming here to say anything bad or whatsoever about the country here or whatever is happening, but I will speak up in something that I don't like, something that I read I don't like. Like, I'm apologetic by what I say, like I stand by what I say and I stand to be corrected. Honestly, like, it is just a very sad act. Like, I don't want to say that, okay, couldn't you have maybe banished her from the kingdom? Like, if that is what you guys are on, like you're trying to do like whole kingdom stuff. You know how all these African movies are, the whole native doctor things, that they come and say, ah, this person is a witch, this one is this one, you know, like all these things are so ancient. Like these type of things are happening. Like, seriously, these type of things are happening. Like, when I saw this story in the paper when I was at work, I froze because I was so confused as to why you would do a woman. It's very emotional. Like, she was 90. She didn't have to die. 90 is already old, but that means you don't even have a heart. For someone to do that, that means you don't have a heart. Wow. And all people are saying that they're going to get to the bottom of this. Nobody's saying they're arresting this person, they're arresting that one. Like, that's all that. And I'm sure things like this now, the matter will just die and she won't get justice. I don't know how Ghanaian Twitter works because I'm not on Twitter at all, but I know how Nigerian Twitter works, and we know how to do all the justice for this person, justice for that person. I would want us to put a justice for this woman. Like, her name is Akua. Justice for her. Like, our hashtags, so people can include it, like, so that the authorities see that we're not joking with this. Because when girls get raped or beaten, we put justice for them. When certain things happen to some people, we put justice for them. When foreign people abroad get killed, we put justice for them. A 90-year-old woman has died because she was accused of being a witch. She was not even just poisoned or banished or whatsoever. She was beaten, she was kicked, and she was caned to death. She deserves justice. We have to put up justice till it reaches everybody. So people see, like, honestly, Ghanaians, we should not even be like, nobody should rest. Justice has to happen for this woman. Like, I want to see the news. Like, I really want to see it circulating, like, justice for this woman, because she's just like, this thing. I'm sure this thing happens in that place every time. Like, if they could kill a 90-year-old woman, I'm sure they've killed a lot of young people. Come on, we are not in the Stone Age again. We are not. Justice for this person until we find those behind it. I don't know why Africa, we really respect traditional things over like the real things. Come on, at least banish her. Like, you could have banished her, but no, you did not banish her. Honestly, like, justice has to be served for her, because it is something, what, I don't know, it is the saddest thing ever that happened. Like, looking at it again, wow. Even if she was a witch, this is not how you handle things. Banishing her would have been the best bet. So, my Ghanaian brothers and sisters that are very much active on Twitter, please let us start the hashtag, because nobody's talking about the story again. People only spoke about the story when it came up. Please, we have to do something about this. justice must be served. I don't care if it's their custom or whatever. No, you don't treat people like this. Anyways, guys, yes, aside from this, as I said earlier on, things like this are happening every day. It's not just rape, it's not just police brutality. People are killing people because of someone said. Yes, that is what is happening. So please, it starts with you, it starts with me. Let us say something about this, please. Anybody here watching this that has a huge platform, please talk about it. Don't sugarcoat anything. No country is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Things happen. No matter how America, they call it Greenland. Greenland is amazing, land of opportunities. Things are happening there to Africans. No matter how they say, maybe, okay, Ghana is perfect or this or this. Things like this are happening. No matter how they say Nigeria, okay, it's okay. Things are happening. No matter how they say South Africa is this and that. Xenophobia, things are happening. Things are happening everywhere in the world. I mean, people come out and fight for xenophobia, like against this. People come and fight against police brutality. People come and fight against rape. People come and fight against certain things. Why can't we fight against this? Or it's not a cause for alarm or what? Honestly, guys, please, let us come together and do this, please. Wow. I don't know, a lot of things I wanted to say. I would not just say that because I don't want to, you know. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I don't know if you can share this video with someone that has not seen what is happening. I really like this video to be circulated and for people to know what is really happening in some parts of the world, that some areas, things like this are still happening. Anyways, guys, till we see again, bye.